Welcome into the breakdown presented by Microsoft Teams. I'm Erin Summers, joined by former Saint Scott Shanle. Looking towards the opponent that we have coming up here in the Atlanta Falcons, it's a big rivalry. What do you remember about this matchup?
There were a lot of memorable games from Atlanta. The one thing I learned is when I got to New Orleans, the people in the cities, they really relished this game. They loved the Falcons Saints week. And I think as players, the longer we were there, and you see it now with guys like Cam Jordan and Mark Ingram, guys who were there when we played the Atlanta Falcons, it was a battle. I remember a ton of games that came down to the fourth quarter, to overtime, and every single play mattered. And that's what makes this rivalry special.
Looks like the Falcons are going to make a switch at quarterback, one with their rookie Desmond Ridder. How is that going to change the Saints' approach the second time around?
Yeah, I think it changes a lot. I really do. I think Marcus Mariota, being a veteran quarterback, and his skill set presents a way different challenge than facing Ridder and a young quarterback. And what they're going to do offensively, it's going to be way more vanilla. They're going to try to protect him a little bit more. They're going to try to run the football, maybe more drop back play action passes. Whereas with Marcus Mariota, he has the ability to scramble. It's a lot more college style offense, RPO, running game. And so as a defensive player, you like two things about this. You don't have to defend the quarterback's legs, which is always tiresome as a defense player. And secondly, you get a young quarterback who hasn't had the experience that Mariota has. So you know the offense will be a little bit more basic. And now, like we said before, you can be more aggressive on defense and really bring the heat.
Any keys, things that you think the Saints need to do in order to get a victory on Sunday?
Yeah, I think the same thing that has been the key for this team all year long. And it's really come down to three things: taking care of the football, penalties, and third down. I think if this offense can find a way to stay on the field, we've seen games where the Saints offense has played really well. You go back to the Raiders game, they played really well. When this team puts together a complete game, offense plays well, defense plays well, they can play with absolutely anybody in the NFL. It's just take care of the football and have a great third down percentage. Throw in your red zone percentage. If you can do those things, obviously everybody's trying to do it. If you can do those things, you're going to have success and probably get a W.
All right, before I let you go, any players that have stood out to you on the Saints team this season, people that you've been impressed with?
Oh, there's been a lot of guys. And I know it's been a season that a lot of Saints fans have been a little bit frustrated with, but there have been bright spots on this team. There have been so many players, and it's been one of the things we've talked about a lot this year is injuries. So many guys have been hurt. We haven't been able to see everybody out there every single week. We haven't even seen, in my opinion, this Saints team at full strength throughout the entire year just because of all the injuries. So I think Pete Werner, obviously playing linebacker, I'm excited to see him back late in the year, leading the team in tackles when he went down. I think he has a bright future. Caden Ellis has been outstanding at linebacker. Rashid Shaheed has been unbelievable. I mean, I found out Weber State has a really good football team because of him. I mean, it's kudos to Jeff Ireland, to Mickey Loomis, the office, the scouting department, finding players like this who can come in, make plays, and he's taken advantage of every single opportunity he's gotten. So there's been a lot of guys that when you look at this Saints team, I think have really bright futures that have found themselves, they've added to their resume. And that's really what the NFL is. You got to add to your resume every day. Been a lot of really good players this year that I think are going to play football a long time because they take advantage of their opportunities.
All right, we're looking forward to this last push here, the last 4 games of the regular season. Scott, thank you so much for joining us for the breakdown this week.
Yep, absolutely enjoyed it. Thank you.